so that we can get underway. Where is that? There we go. All right. So I have left the door cracked this morning so that the pets can come investigate what's happening, because they typically do not care for a completely shut door when someone is in the room. So we might get some furry friends visiting us this morning. All right, so I'm going to be sitting up, but you can either sit up or lie down because, of course, life is short. Starting with Shavasana is always a great idea. So if you're lying down, let your hands come to rest on your belly. And if you do have a window where you can see what's happening outside, so since this recording will be possibly somewhere in perpetuity, it is currently snowing giant flakes in Plano, Texas on January the 9th, 2025. And notice all the parts of your body that are making contact with the mat. Allowing yourself to settle down and settle in. And then bring your attention to your breath. A softened inhale and a softened exhale. Not trying to control anything, just noticing what's happening right now. Are the two sides of the breath equal in length? Or is one longer than the other? And then for the next few breaths, we'll offer a sinking breath. So as you inhale, let your inhale be regular. And as you exhale, maybe try to exhale just a little bit further than you have been. So maybe 1 or 2 beats longer. Inhale, your regular inhale. And let that exhale be just a little bit longer. A few more breaths that way. And then come back to your regular breathing pattern, but let's start to constrict the back of the throat, creating a soft sound of breath in the back of the throat. This ujjayi or victorious breath that warms the body from the inside out as we start moving the body, warming from the outside in. On your next breath in, let's stretch the arms up over the head, big, long stretch. And as you exhale, let's bring the right knee in towards the chest, hugging that knee in, circling the ankle first, one way, and then the other way. And then bringing the right hand to the knee, let's take the leg in some big circles. And then take that leg in circles the other direction. Nice. Hugging that knee back in towards the chest. I'm going to bring my hands behind the thigh so I can inhale, extend the leg, push through the heel. And then exhale, draw that knee close into the chest. Inhale, extend the leg, push through the heel. And exhale, draw that knee firmly in. One more time like that. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Then let's inhale, stretch long. Notice how that right leg feels a little longer than the left, and bring that left leg in. Again, holding around the thigh or around the shin here. Let's circle the ankle first. And then circle the ankle the other direction. Nice. Let that be still. Left hand to the knee, and we'll take big circles of the whole leg. Especially on a cold day like today, it's important to lubricate those joints and go the other way. Nice. Bring that knee back in, again, holding behind the thigh. Take an inhale, stretch the leg long, push through the heel. As you exhale, re-bend the knee, hug it in closely. Inhale, extend the leg, push through the heel. And exhale, draw the knee in closely. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Then inhale long again. This time, let's walk the feet to the bottom left corner, arms to the top left corner, crossing that right ankle over the left possibly, and maybe even holding on to that right wrist with the left hand. You could turn the head to look to the left as well. Banana Asana, feeling some space in the right rib cage. If you've lost your Ujjayi breath, coming back to that constriction of the throat. And then inhale back to center, uncross the legs, switch over to the other side. So arms move to the top right corner, legs to the top or bottom left corner, and maybe holding on to that left wrist with the right hand, maybe turning the head to the right. On the inhale, come back to center again, stretch long. And as you exhale, bring both knees into the chest for a moment. A little rock from side to side. And we'll do just a few little moving bridges. I gotta scoot down my mat here. A couple of scoots. All right, so bring the feet to the floor. Knees point up. Hands down by the sides. As you inhale, lift the pelvis. Maybe like a halfway up, 3/4 of the way up bridge, and exhale, lower back down. Let's do that again. Inhale, lifting the hips. And exhale to lower. One more time like that. Inhale, lift the hips. And exhale to lower. Then maybe adding arms too. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head as you lift the hips. And as you exhale, bring the hands and the hips back down. Again, inhale, reaching arms over the head, lifting the hips. And exhale, hands and hips back down. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And then let's bring those knees back in again towards the chest. And you can choose to either rock and roll up and down your spine, or you can roll to your side. We're going to make our way up and around and onto our hands and our knees. And if you have blocks at home, hopefully you have them out already. If not, go ahead and grab those. You'll probably want them at some point in time during the practice today. So fingers are spread wide, either directly under the shoulders or slightly forward of the shoulders. The kneecaps are aligned under the hip sockets. Let's take a breath in to sway the spine. And And as you exhale, arch and round and send your hips straight back to your heels for child's pose. Then again, we'll inhale up to sway the spine. Exhale, arch and round, take it back, child's pose. Again, inhale up, sway the spine. And exhale, arch and round it back. One more time that way. Inhale up. And exhale, arch and round it back. If you like child's pose, you can stay here in child's pose. If that's not working for you, you can just stay here and on hands and knees and maybe do a couple cat and cows. All right, so if you were back in child's pose, let's come back up, hands and knees. We'll shift forward, kneeling plank. And as you exhale, lower down to your mat. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, soften. Firm belly, firm thighs, push up again. And exhale, take your tush back. Again, inhale, shifting forward. As you exhale, elbows hug, lower down to the mat. Nice. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, soften. One more time, push up, inhale. And exhale, take the tush back. We'll shift it forward, inhale. And exhale, lower down. Lift the chest, breathe in. Breathe out and soften. Inhale, push up. And this time we'll tuck the toes and take our tushes back, downward facing dog. So I'm going to be placing blocks under my hands for down dog today. I have done something in my left rotator cuff, so I need to make sure I'm protecting that shoulder by putting the blocks under your hands. That allows a little more of the weight to come back to the feet. So let's bend one knee and then the other, walking your dog from side to side if that feels good. If more static hold is what works for you, of course, you can do that too. If you've been walking your dog, let's come back to a static pose. On the next inhale, lift up to the tippy toes. Turn your tailbone up, almost like you're trying to sway your spine for cow. And then sink your heels back down. Let's do that again. Come up on the tippy toes. Sway that low back as much as you can and try to bring the heels back down. One more time. Tippy toes. Sway the spine and take the heels back down. Good. And then we'll start to walk up to the top of the mat. Forward fold. On your next inhale, let's come half the way up. And exhale, fold. Oh, there's a Christmas tag stuck to the side of the table. Inhale, reach your arms way up and out. The things you find in the back bedroom. Exhale, thumbs to your heart. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, just halfway up. And exhale. Deep breath in, reach your arms way up and out. And exhale, drop your thumbs to your heart. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, dive. One more inhale to lengthen. And an exhale to soften. Now I'm going to grab my blocks here. Stepping your left foot back, let's find a lunge. So ball of that back foot, front knee is bending. As we inhale, look forward. Nice. Just pausing here in this lunge. Nice. If it feels good, you might start to straighten and rebend your front leg a couple of times. Nice. And then stepping that right foot back. Again, I'm going to be using blocks here, but you don't have to. You can come to down dog or plank. So I'm not going to be doing that high to low plank today, but you can. Shift the weight forward, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your chest just a little for cobra. and exhale it back down. Inhale, push back up to kneeling plank. And as you exhale, tush high, down dog. Nice. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, soften your knees and step it up, forward fold. On your inhale, we'll lengthen. And exhale to soften. Big breath in, reach your arms up and out. And an exhale drops the thumbs to the heart. Inhale, reach back up again. And exhale, fold it forward over the legs. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale and soften. And again, that right foot steps back now to that lunge on the other side. Again, pulling the chest forward, drawing that left hip back. Either staying here in a static lunge, or if you like a little movement, you could inhale, straighten the front leg. And exhale, rebend. Inhale, straightening the leg. And exhale, rebend. One more time, deep breath in. And out. Pausing in that lunge for just a moment before we step back again to down dog or high or kneeling plank. If you're coming through the flow, shift forward, inhale. Exhale, lower down. This time, take your hands down by your sides. I'm going to demonstrate on my knees. Palms down, thumbs away. And as you inhale, lift your head, chest, and arms. We're pulling those arms back, dropping the chin so your gaze is down at your mat. Back of the neck is long. The legs might be up or down here. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, bring your hands down. Nice. Inhale, push up to knees. And exhale, tush goes back, down dog. All right, so on your next breath in, let's lift your right leg, please. Don't kick the bookshelves. And exhale, draw that knee in and place your foot between your hands. We're going to slide that left leg back and find a kneeling lunge. So when I do this, I really have to scoot that foot forward in order to get that alignment of the ankle over or behind the or in front of or directly under the knee. On your next breath in, let's reach the arms up. And as you exhale, bring them right back down to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands back down. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Then we'll inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, elbows back and down. Inhale, reach. And exhale, elbows back and down. One more time. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, reach back up. As you exhale, bring your hands down. Straighten that front leg. Pull the hip back. Lift the toes. Nice. And then maybe kind of move the hips a little bit side to side. See if you can get some more information from different parts of your hamstring set here. Nice. And then we'll rebend that knee. Pick that back knee up. Ooh, scoot your feet a little closer together and step that back foot up again, forward fold. One sock off and one sock on. I'm getting hot. All right, here we go. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale. Inhale, arms reach up and out. This time, let's sit in a chair pose. Bend the knees, hands to the heart for this first one. Engage the inner thighs and the belly, weights to the heels. Take another breath in and exhale, fold it down. We'll come halfway up and exhale, soften. Step back with your right foot and lower that right knee down. We'll step forward with the left leg like we did earlier in the next round. So scooching that left foot forward, again, stacking knee above or behind the ankle. Nice. pausing here for a moment. Then on the inhale, let's reach the arms up. And exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale them down. One more time, inhale up. And exhale back down. Then we'll inhale, reach the arms. Maybe let the hips gently sink forward and elbows back and down. Inhale, reach the arms up again. And exhale, elbows back and down. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, bring your hands down and then straighten that front leg again. Lift the toes. Pull that left hip back. And again, maybe move the hips a little bit side to side to see what's going on in the hamstrings. Nice. Come forward, rebend that front knee. And we'll bring that leg back to hands and knees. All right, from here, you can shift forward, find your plank, and lower down, or you can simply lift to down dog. Okay, if you're coming through the flow, again, when you're on all the way down on the mat, we're going to take an inhale and lift the head, chest, and arms. The arms reach back. Find your locust. Exhale, soften back down, hands under the ribs. Pushing up as you inhale and exhaling back into down dog, or maybe taking a breath or two in child's pose. On your next inhale, let's lift the left leg. As you exhale, bring that foot up and through between the hands. This time we'll stay on the ball of the back foot or spin the heel down. So I'm on carpet, which also always makes it a little bit challenging because it's always like the ground is moving underneath you. So I'm going to spin my heel down this morning. Bend that front knee, feet are hips width apart side to side, and we'll inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, bring your crown forward and your hands back. We're trying to get one line from crown of the head to the heel in the back. Again, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, hands come back. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands come back. Let's pause here. On your inhale, right arm reaches forward. Pull your belly up and in. As you exhale, switch arms. Inhale, right arm reaches forward. Left hand back and exhale, switch arms. Inhale, right arm reaches forward and left hand back. And exhale, switch arms. This time, right arm meets the left over the head. And exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Step your back foot up, please. Forward fold. On your inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, soften down. We'll take a big breath in and reach your arms up and out. And exhale, thumbs to the heart, sit to chair. This time, the hands might stay at heart. They might reach out or up. Again, engage the inner thighs. Sitting back, lift the belly, weights to the heels. Take another breath in where you are. And exhale, let's fold it back down again. Stepping back with your left foot, spin that heel down. Or stay on the ball of the foot, whichever is better for you this morning. Bring the right hip back, bend that right knee, and reach the arms up over the head. Either warrior one or lunge here. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, take your hands back. Reach the crown forward. Again, we're looking for that straight line. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lean forward. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Let's pause here. This time as you inhale, left hand reaches forward. As you exhale, we switch the arms. Inhale, switching again. And exhale, right arm reaches, left hand back. Inhale, reach it forward and back. And exhale, bring that right hand to meet the left. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands down. Again, this right foot is going to step back now, high or kneeling plank, down dog or child's pose. Inhale, shift forward if you're in plank. Exhale and lower to the floor. One more time, those hands come down by the sides, palms down, thumbs away. As you inhale, lift what you can. Exhale, draw the pinkies towards each other behind you. Take another big inhale. And exhale, soften down, hands under shoulders or ribs. We'll push up as we breathe in. And as you exhale, tush goes back, down dog or child's pose. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. On your next inhale, soften your knees, look forward. And as you exhale, step your feet up, forward fold. Let's take a breath in to lengthen the spine and a breath out to soften. Inhale, arms reach up and out. And exhale, drop the thumbs to the heart. All right, we're going to take a little balance and move that balance pose back into our lunge or warrior one. So bring your hands to your hips. Standing on your right foot, we're going to lift the left knee. Find a little drishti, something that's not moving out in front of you. Again, one of the fun things about practicing at home is you get to notice things in your own house. So right now I'm looking at a sweet picture of my best friend's daughter, who is a grown adult, when she was about 4, grinning at the camera. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to teeter-totter and bring that left leg all the way back, finding that lunge or warrior one again. On the inhale, reach your arms up. This time as we exhale, that right hand's going to come back as the left hand reaches forward. Find a twist. Inhale, unwind and reach up. And exhale, twist it back. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, twist. Pause here, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's bring that right hand to the right hip. That right knee stays bending, and inhale, reach the left arm up. Nice, we're tipping a little bit back, lifting the belly, rooting through the hips and the feet. Another big inhale. As you exhale, windmill your hands down towards your blocks. Let's slide that left foot back. So if you're if you spun the foot down, we want to undo that and bring that knee to the floor again. Left hand's going to stay down. We'll inhale, reach your right arm forward, and exhale, sweep it back and around into a twist. Again, inhale, reaching forward, and exhale, sweeping back and around. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now, this right hand, we're going to pause here. It can stay at the low back. You could bring it to the top of your knee or your thigh. You could reach it up to you. Another nice option is to bring it behind the head and open up the chest. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale here. And as we exhale, unwind again. Take an inhale, look forward, bring that back knee up. And exhale, hop, skip, jump, that back foot up, forward fold. That right leg definitely feels longer now. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale. Deep breath in and reach those arms up and out. And exhale, pause for a moment in chair. Inhale and reach the hands. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Stepping feet back. Again, high or kneeling plank, down dog or child's pose. If you're coming through the flow, shift forward, inhale. And exhale to lower down. Inhale, heart pulls through, either up dog or cobra, your choice. And then exhale, take the tush back, child's pose or down dog. We'll take a couple of breaths here. It's always a good place to pause and grab a drink of water. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. On your next inhale, soften your knees again, look between your hands, and as you exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, soften. Deep breath in, reach your arms up and out. And exhale, thumbs to the heart, pause. All right, so let's find our balance pose again on the other leg. Hands come down to the hips, or they can stay at the heart. Weight's gonna go into that left leg. Find your drishti, and then lift that front knee. I gotta blow my nose. So I've never blown my nose with one foot off the floor before, so always new fun things to learn. All right, so as you're ready, start teeter-tottering on this front hip and step that right foot back, finding your lunge or your warrior one pose. Then we'll inhale, reach the arms up over the head. And as we exhale, we're twisting to the left this time. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, twist to the left. Nice. Inhale, back up. And exhale, twist to the left. Pause there. Deep breath in and out. Then back hand to the hip or thigh. Lift that right arm up. Maybe turn and look over that back shoulder. Deeply inhaling and deeply exhaling. Nice. One more inhale. And as we exhale, windmill the hands down again. This time that right knee comes to the mat. We slide it back, scoot this left foot forward. Right hand stays down. As you inhale, sweep that left arm up. And as you exhale, take it back and around. Inhale, reach. And exhale, swing. Inhale, reached. I guess it is kind of like a swim. And exhale down. This time, we inhale it up. And then again, hand can come to the hip. It can come to the thigh. You can keep it reaching. Whatever you like. I'm going to keep mine on my hip this morning. Big breath in. And big breath out. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Nice. One more. And let's bring that hand down. Again, straighten that front leg for a moment. Nice. And then re-bend that knee and step the back foot up again, forward fold. We'll take an inhale, come half the way up. And exhale, soften. Deep breath in, reach your arms up. And a big breath out, fold it all the way down. Stepping the feet back, high or kneeling plank again, down dog or child's pose. Coming through the flow, shift forward, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, heart pulls through. And exhale, tush goes back. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. On your next inhale, soften your knees, look forward. And exhale, once again, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, fold. Deep breath in, reach your arms up. And exhale, thumbs to the heart. All right, so if you thought we were going to get through class today just because you're at home without picking up and putting down a block in some way, you were wrong. All right, so let's reach the arms up. Inhale. And exhale, fold back down again. So I've got two different blocks today. I'm going to choose my lighter one. Come all the way back up. And then bring the block in front of you. All right. So we're going to start again with that left knee lifted. All right. So as you inhale, take your block up over your head. As you exhale, take the leg back. Bring the block down to the ground. As you inhale, come back up. No, block in the hand. Maybe you have to put the toe down. And as you exhale, take the leg back. Pick up the block again. Inhale, bring it up over the head. Knee comes up. And exhale, put the block back down. Nice. Pause there. Back leg is lifted. I'm going to bring my left hand onto the other block. Push through that left heel. And then reach your right arm forward. So you might stay right here in this variation of Warrior 3. Since we've warmed up our spine with some twisting, you might reach that right arm up and find a twisting half moon. You could even take your other block, lay it on your low back to make sure you're keeping your hips level in either one of those shapes. Deeply inhaling and completely exhaling. If you've got the block on the low back, bring it back down. Bring your left foot to meet your right foot, forward fold. Take an inhale, lengthen, and an exhale to soften. Then reach your arms way up and out again. And exhale, thumbs to the heart. Nice. We'll do that again on the other side. So inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Grab that block that you want to lift and take it up. Bring it to your heart. All right. So this time the right knee lifts. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take it down in front of you. That leg goes back. Leave the block on the floor. Inhale, come back up again. And exhale, take the leg back, reach down, grab a hold of the block with the other hand. Reach it up over your head. Inhale. And exhale, bring that back down again. Nice. Again, we'll stay here. My right hand is coming to my sturdy block. My right foot is pushing back. Left hand reaches forward. Good. And it can stay there, or you can reach that left arm up, finding more of a twist. Again, you can take your other block and place it on your low back to make sure you're not cheating by dropping one hip or lifting one hip. Big breath in, big breath out in whichever shape you're in. If you've got the block on the low back, take it back down to the floor and then come foot to foot at the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, we'll lengthen the spine and exhale to soften. Inhale, arms reach up and out. And exhale, thumbs to the heart. Inhale, we'll reach back up again. And exhale, forward fold. Move the blocks out to the sides if you've still got them up there. Step your left foot back and bring the knee to the floor. We're going to come into pigeon. So we're going to shimmy that right foot across the body. Open up that hip to the side and slide that left leg back. Now, if forward folding pigeon does not work for your body for whatever reason, you can always sit and stack right shin over left, fire log or full pigeon. You can also lay on your back for reclined pigeon. So if we're coming forward over the leg, we want to make sure that that back leg is straight back behind us. I always like to tuck my back toes under so I can be sure that I'm pressing into my big toe rather than letting my heel and ankle flop out to the side. And then start to pour out and over that leg. I'm going to bring a block underneath my forehead so that I can let my neck rest. Deep breath in and out. Trying to soften the hips. Soften the jaw. Soften around the eyes and across the forehead. If you're on your back, maybe you rock the body gently from side to side. One more breath in and out here. If you're forward over that right leg, let's bring the hands in, slide the right leg back. And we're going to push through that heel. So straightening the leg back, push through the heel. If you're lying on your back, you're just going to lift that right leg straight up towards the ceiling and hold on to the leg anywhere that's comfortable. If we are sitting up, you'll straighten your right leg out in front of you. Keep that left knee bent and reach for the foot. All right, if we're on hands and knees, bring that right knee back up to meet the left. Maybe sway the hips from side to side. If you are sitting up, we're going to switch left leg over on top of the right leg. If you're on your back, maybe tick-tock the knees a couple of times and then left ankle at the right knee. If you're coming forward, we're going to slide that left knee forward and scooch that left foot towards the top of the mat, sliding the right leg back. On the back, bring that right knee in and forward. Or sitting up, we'll start to lengthen forward over the legs stacked up. Here in our half pigeon, we'll come forward over the leg and bring the head down. Again, maybe onto a block. We're softening the shoulder blades, softening the neck, the face and the eyes, breathing in and breathing out. One more big breath in and out wherever we are. And then we'll gently come back up and out of that again. So again, if you're on your back, you can stay there. We're going to take our left leg back. Bring it back behind, push through the heel. If you're on your back, extending that left leg up towards the ceiling, holding behind the thigh or the calf. If we're sitting up, that left leg extends out in front of you, right knee stays bent, and we reach towards that left foot. All right, if that leg is behind, let's bring the knee back to the knee. Maybe sway the hips a moment side to side. And we'll all make our way onto our backs. Make sure that, again, you keep your blocks handy. And we're going to come all the way down onto the floor. We'll start with a twist. So yogi's choice. Some folks like to bring that right knee in, left leg straight, and then cross the right leg over, turning the head to the right as we take the knees to the left. Some folks prefer both knees bent and take them to the left. And you might also like crossing your right leg over the left, picking the hips up and moving them right, and then dropping the knees to the left. So whichever one you prefer, or any other variation on a twist you like, is fine. Turning your head the opposite direction of your knees if that works for your neck. And breathing in and breathing out. One more breath in and out. As you exhale again, pull the belly in and come back up center. If you cross that right leg, move your hips center first before you uncross. We're going to take a bridge pose in between twists here. So bringing the heels close in. I'm going to be doing a supported bridge today. So tuck your tailbone, lift your hips, and bring your block underneath your sacrum. So really down close to your tailbone. Let the hips rest back down. You could have that block in baby bear like I have, or mama bear. Papa bear, I don't recommend a whole lot because it's very high, but if that's something that you know works in your practice, you can of course do that. If you're doing a active bridge, we're engaging the inner thighs and lifting the glutes, squeezing them together, trying to open up the front of the body here. If you're in an active bridge, bring the hips back down. If you're on the block, take a moment to lift the hips, take the block out from underneath you and lower back down to the mat. We'll tick-tock the knees here a couple of times from side to side. Nice. And then choose your twist for the other side. So most people like to do the same thing on both sides. If for some reason that's not working for you today, feel free to take a different option. So the leg can be extended and crossing the knee over. You can stack up the knees and twist that way, or you can cross left leg over right and twist. Turning the head the opposite direction again of the knees, making sure that feels okay on this side before committing to that, all right? Deeply inhaling and completely exhaling, softening into that twist. One more big breath in and out. Then as you inhale, nose back up center, knees back up center. Remember, if you crossed the leg, we want to move the hips back to the middle before we uncross. And then yogi's choice. Some folks might like to put feet together, knees apart, just lay in Supta Baddha Konasana. Some folks might like a happy baby, grabbing the feet and drawing the knees wide. Some folks might like legs up the wall, or even bringing the hips back to a block and doing a supported shoulder stand. So again, whichever option feels good today is what you should do. And when you're ready to settle down and settle in, find your favorite shape for Shavasana. Maybe taking a moment, if you're close to the window again, to look out the window before you shut your eyes. And then come down into yourself, settling down and settling in. Allowing the energy of the body to gently fall towards the ground, just like the snowflakes are outside today. When the mind starts chugging along, notice the thinking and see if you can Draw your attention back to right now. Or you might choose to get curious and follow the train of thought. Totally up to you. Deeply breathing in, fully breathing out. Noticing thoughts and choosing whether or not to follow them or come back to right now. Bringing your attention back again to right now. Inhaling and exhaling. Take a deep inhale. Pause at the top. And a big sigh out of the mouth. Maybe start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rock your head from side to side. Take a deep breath in. Stretch the arms over the head. And as you exhale, bend your knees and roll onto your side. So I'm going to read a little poem here by Galloway Kinnell called St. Francis and the Snow. It's from the book A Heart Full of Peace by Joseph Goldstein, which Alex Gandy gave to me one year for Christmas. The bud stands for all things, even for those things that don't flower. For everything flowers from within of self-blessing. Though sometimes it's necessary to reteach a thing its loveliness, to put a hand on its brow of the flower and retell it in words and in touch. It is lovely until it flowers from within of self-blessing. Gently use your hands to press yourself up to an easy sitting position. Bring your hand over your heart and remind yourself that you are lovely. Let's bring our hands together and rub them together to generate heat. Bring your hands over your heart, over your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We'll bring our hands together and chant an Om together to seal our practice. Taking a deep inhale. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, integrity, wisdom, and peace. When you are in that place in you and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me today on this cold and snowy day here in Plano, Texas. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day.